I still don't seem to see myself on my external monitor. Well, let's just continue and hope for the best. Okay, well today I'm out here in the grass lawn area outside my old workplace, and looks like I got me a peak gust just now of a little over 5 miles an hour. Let's see, it's coming from behind me, so I guess it's kind of swirling around me, right? So let's go back to the next display. Yeah, 5.1 max, but it seems to be under that, so that's not horrible. Okay, so what is my purpose out here today? Well, as you may have seen, depending on how I release these, the unboxing video of the new Mini 5 Pro. Obviously new to me, but it is also relatively new since it was released. Oops. It was released just in the first or second quarter of 2025, which was well before the DJI drone ban that the FCC, in my opinion, foolishly put in place. So I have the drone, and honestly on the controller and any place where I can find the DJI Fly app, I have access to their tutorials and such, but not a single word exists on the DJI website that I can reach from an IP address here in the States. I suppose if I got a VPN and claimed I was coming from elsewhere, yeah, who knows. Anyway, so as one of the commenters said in one of my first flight videos with my Mini 4K, why didn't you read the manual first? Well, in this case, I've tried. I've watched a bunch of videos on some of the new capabilities, which is the reason why I got this drone. Well, why are the gosh, can't speak today. No script, extemporaneous. So the primary reasons for purchasing this drone were the 1-inch sensor, the waypoints, and the obstacle avoidance features. And each of those, I mean, there's scads of videos on YouTube, on the internet, about all of those features. I am not trying to make one of those. What I'm trying to do today is maybe see if I can figure out how to use some of them. Kind of the old-fashioned way, trial and error, which is why I'm sitting out here in a very large open space. Okay, let's cut this intro for now and see if I can figure out my external monitor problem, and then maybe we'll go flying. So just for a little reference, this is the space that I'm going to be flying in today, so you can see it before you see it from the drone's perspective. Let's see if I can do a nice slow pan around here. Oops. Don't mean to tilt. Well, the sun has graciously gone behind a cloud just now. So let's get a couple things going here. The RC2 controller, and I'm going to power it up. Darned external monitor. I wish that worked. Okay, so here's the DJI Fly app booting up on the controller. And there we go. And what I'm really super trying to find out is how to run a screen recorder on here. So let me step away for a moment and see if I can figure that out real quick. And the sun came back out, and again, after checking my settings, I still can't get the video to come out the way I want. Okay, so it's easy enough. Wish I didn't have the glare to worry about for you. Apparently I just swipe down twice and I go find the screen recorder. There it is. Didn't know that the other day when I flew. Okay. So The other thing I wanted to do was make sure I tried a quick check with the Calibrite color video checker. So I'm going to do that in just a sec. I know the drone's going to need an NDI filter because the sun is quite bright today. It ships with an ND8, an ND32, and an ND128, and that's really super nice. So let's see what happens here. Okay. And unfolding the right rear will turn the drone on automatically. There it goes. Okay. SD card detected. Switch to yes. That's what I forgot to do yesterday. I'm going to do a quick screen recording of what you're seeing right now. And the screen recording shows the drastically overexposed image there. And I'm going to stop that screen recording for that. The other setting I forgot I wanted to change was the 4K 60. I want to change that to 30.
Home point updated.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Super bright day. Let's start with the ND32. Let's see how well I do correcting that exposure. And okay, it's recording. So let's grab Mr. Gimbal gently here. Come on. Did it real easy for me yesterday. It's besting me, darn it. One thing I definitely don't want to have happen is I do not want to lose a ND filter. There we go. That's easier than I was making it. Okay. I don't know what gimbal motor overloaded means, other than I was pushing on it too hard. Let's hope it's all okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start flying. Okay, since I turned off my my main camera, I wanted to see what happens if I try flying towards this hedge. So let's go low and turn left. That's pretty close to the ground. Yeah, I know. Now, let's see if you can come fly towards me, buddy. Turn more to your right. Oh, look at that, it did. I don't like how high it flew. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try that again from out here. And I'm going to see what happens if I fly towards that tree. Okay. No, because then when it goes up into the branches. Okay, let's see if I can ask it how to follow me. Don't know how to do that yet. This was a fun exercise. Okay, buddy. Come this way. Nice. And went right past me. Good on you, buddy. Okay, I'm learning to trust that. Now I think I'm going to go learn how to have it follow me. That's that button, I believe. Focus track. Draw a box around me. Okay. So, yeah, come on, buddy. He's following me. He's catching up to me. Oh, that was cool. Well, okay, he can't follow me if he's... Look at that, he's right overhead. Back him up. Okay, let's come over here and land for now, buddy. Okay, so I've asked it to come to me. It's now behind my chair. I have it fly forward. And see, it just did a little obstacle avoidance there. Cool deal. If I check where you are you gonna follow me? Yes, you are. That's all kind of cool. Yeah, I know you're close. Okay, to your left, right, buddy? Yes. No, slide left. That's it. And turn to his right a little bit. Back up. And slide to your right a little bit. And let's land it. Right on my cell phone. Maybe. Slide. Doesn't quite want to. There we go. Okay. Now it's telling me obstacle avoidance isn't available. Not a huge surprise. Stop that recording. And we're going to stop the screen recording. That's about as easy as I can imagine it ever being. So, excuse me, it wasn't an extensive test. I've seen other videos online where guys have little forests where they're running through the forest and the drone is avoiding trees and keeping up with them and all that. I thought the hedges made pretty good analogs for obstacles to avoid. But I was a little disconcerted that the way the sweet gums were over the hedges, that avoiding the hedge almost put me into some pretty small branches on the sweet gums. So I have to be careful. That's not a universally infallible feature. And let's see what else. I had it follow me, so that was kind of fun. There are programmable shots, like I think it's in the quick shots menu, where I can have it also track me without using the follow me feature. So the only other thing left really for me to do is something I should have done, and that was, excuse me, goodness, and that was to go ahead and pre-program some waypoints. And I wanted to fly a course around here with different altitudes and going around different things, different objects of interest and such. So next time, if not next time in the next few minutes, or next time I get a chance to come out and fly. See ya. Okay, I'm just about to start the my first waypoint flight. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's the flight. I think I just figured it out, folks. Let's see if it does in fact start recording. Drops to the altitude I wanted. And it started recording. And flying up that way. And I didn't give it any specific directions on where to point the camera. There it comes around. It's at waypoint 3, it's going to turn. And kind of swoop down this way. There he is. I didn't give him any discrete instructions on exactly where to point the camera or anything, so it's more for me to try later. And it stopped recording. And I've asked it to return to start point. Oh, it's returning to home. I hope it doesn't land on me. That's kind of a cool display. Landed. Sweet. Well, okay, that's a wrap for today. Not 100% sure how this whole video is going to get cut together, but I had my first successful experience with the obstacle avoidance, and I had, through some fumbling and fiddling around, I was able to finally get a waypoint flight to work. Yay. And you know, the nice thing about, okay, there's two things. First, as I may have said in my unboxing video, the kit that I got, the Fly More package, included 3 of these extended batteries, and I was able to fly all of that very easily on the you know, just one battery. Whereas I think if I had been using my Mini 4K, that I don't think I would have been able to do all of that on just one battery. So that's a good thing. Anyway, it's sun is now kind of dodging clouds, and we'll see. I will hopefully see you guys next time. I don't know if I'm drone flying or back to yard work, or I don't know. See ya.